Is it recording? Yeah, it's recording. Cool.
Hi, welcome to my first ever video that is not a musical release on this channel.
Yeah, it's rewind time.
Today we're gonna break down one of my track called HOOver, which I believe I released like 3 months ago. So no more talking, let's just straight into the project. Let's go. This is the whole project, and I made it in FL Studio, of course. And I even believe like I mixed it in here. Yeah, definitely. Oops. Yeah. This is not really a big project, but I am pretty sure that this will be a very long video because I talk too much. So I'm gonna break down the whole track into like small parts, which is intro, which is do the build up, and then there's a first drop, there is a break after the first drop, and then there's another build up, and then there's a last drop. So okay, there's only 2 drops, which is one melody drop and then one mid intro drop. So let's get into the intro. So how do I, yeah. So this is how I start the track. All right, so there is a vocal here. That is literally me singing Hoover. And then I edit it, I process it with a lot of things. If I turn up all the effects, yeah, you can hear the difference. And then of course the track name is HOOver. There is a HOOver bass. As you can see, this is not like the original HOOver bass. I mean, yeah, it is, but it's not the same. I really want like a hardstyle touch to it, more rough, more, aggressive feeling. So this is in Serum, I make a full thing. This is, so yeah, you can do that. And then, yeah, so there's a vocal, and then here is the siren. Oh, why is this muted? Oh, sorry. So, I believe this is like I process some weird sample from Cashmere Pack, and then I waved it like this. So, yeah. So there's not much going on. And then it comes to like the actual build-up. There's an impact. And then vocal is like, at first it's like, over. And then as soon as the snare and the impact starts, it also chopped like this. Yeah, and there's the endless smile. And then there's like a little riser here. And also these are like, I believe these are like roll cuts. It cut. And then, yeah, more of them. Yeah. And then there is the siren that I just talked. And then there's some kind of like a little loop named Voodoo, which I also believe that I made with someone. It is a loop. It saves time a lot. I don't want to recreate everything. And there's a clap. And then there are a lot of endless volume automations. There's another snare. And then there is like a sweep down. And then there is a crash. So I believe that is all, right? Oh, there's another sweep here. I don't know why is it there. I think maybe for a layer. Okay. So if you like open everything, this will sound like this. So yeah, that's the whole buildup. And here is the free drop. Free drop is like pretty long, just to make, just to lift the tension of the song. There's like 2 snares, different snare, like every pretty like step snares, and then so yeah, that's a pre-drop. And then as you can see, Hoover bass is like this moment. Yeah, and then also the vocal chop exactly the same. Yeah, that's literally the whole intro. It's pretty short. All right, so let's go to the first drop, which is like this. All right, so simple. There's a Hoover bass again, but this time low cut and then sidechain. And yeah, I know I do sidechain with volume automations, which is bad. I should probably use, Kickstart or something, but yeah, why not? And then there is this vocal with lower volume and decay sidechain. And then there's like this little sweep. This also have a sidechain. Okay. So these are the kicks, like main kicks, like first mid intro. They sound plain by themselves until I add these rides as a layer. And then all together. And then here comes another layer like percussions, claps, and here's a crash. Oh, downlifter. Okay, cool. And then these are like claps. Oh, actually not claps. Okay, these are the rides. Pretty sure there are claps somewhere. Right? Already, here. So altogether, they sound like this. And as you can see here, I at the end of the first part of the first draw, I do this. Play with the pitch or a note, whatever you want to call, because that is their note of a melody, which will comes later in the drop. And then, so yeah, that is how we, yeah. So this is the second part of the first drop with the new kicks. Okay, so I'm gonna, first of all, the Hoover bass, it changed the note. At first it was like this. And then as soon as like the first half of the drop done, this happens. So I changed the note and then siren's the same. Vocal is the same. And then there's new kicks. I'm not a really big fan of sack kicks, but why not? It's like sometimes. And these are like same rides. And all together, yeah, so that is basically how the first drop like ends. And as you can see, that is really simple. There's literally nothing like crazy going on except for the kick. Even the kicks were simple, to be honest. But I'm not gonna show like details how I make the kicks. I will show them, but not now, not right now. Maybe later in the later videos, I guess, because that is like all separate thing. Side note before we continue, please make your own kicks. That's better. That's a lot better. Like don't just drag random kicks from random sample pack and then you'll never grow if you do that. Like just make your own kicks, make your own whatever, just yeah. You don't have to do it like from scratch, like everything. You don't have to like build your own crash. You don't have to build your own snares. If you want to, you can, but for the kicks, like these are the main sounds, which means you're supposed to do that on your own. Like if you're a chef and you can cook, then that doesn't make sense, right? So yeah, make your own kits, I guess. Okay, so let's get back into the video. And then this is like the little space between the break and the first rock. Yeah, there's an impact. Same impact. Same sweep. Here's a crash. Combined with the vocals. And as you can see here, I do this. Just to create a tension, like it's stopped, it's gonna change into something different, like a different part. And then as you can see here, there's also like the endless smile going intensity, like up from down, automated. Yeah, that also happened. That is important because without that, without that, only the vocals. So it starts like normal, like but if you open that, it's like it is coming from a distance. And if you combine with all the other elements like sweep, impact, it sounds really great. So okay, so let's go to the break. All right, so let's get at the break. There's a clap symbol. So yeah, there's also the same siren that you heard. And then there are claps. And then the vocal comes in again, but with like really reverby sound. It comes from a distance, like it is in your background. So yeah. And the main part of the break are these. Which is basically distorted kicks, like not heavily, just normal distorted house kicks. And combined with the plucks, I believe these are not even, one shot. It's just like, just a random loop from Cashmere Pack. And then I just like pop it up, reprocess it, and then it sounds like this. The motive, like one of the motive for me in 2025 is to save the ideas, which means I have to make things work with only few ideas or few things that I have. Trust me when I say you don't want to end up like releasing like 3 tracks and then disappearing for like 2 years because you run out of ideas or art block. Sometimes like art block can be the result of you cramming all the ideas you have into one track and then you just lost like the ideas. The same thing happened to me. At first I thought like, yeah, it's cool to, have a lot of, arrangement ideas, whatever. Yeah, and then that happened. So yeah. Here's another layer. I believe this is in flex. Of course it is. So as you noticed, like a lot of these sounds have distortion or some kind of saturation or distortion in it. That's a part of hardstyle. There's no hardstyle without distortion. So yeah, also keep in mind. And then I feel like something is still missing at this point. This is all. Listen to this. So I feel like a little sound, the sound is a little thin. So I did something else, which is I layer another noise layer from, again, flex. And then it sounds like this. So as you can see, like, and then it's like a riser, but on automation. And the break is really simple. There's nothing much going on. Just like I told you, that is like my goal, to make everything works with only few things I have. So yeah, and it sounds kind of like plain, but I want that bo, 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 like emphasizing on that, like the break moment. And then there's like this thing introduced. So I'm a melody guy. I know this track isn't that melodic. I know that, but this is like an element of a melody synth, which I also believe is flex again. Of course, it is simple like one layer synth with a little reverb and stuff. It's like 4 notes. Look. And starting from here, we're starting to introduce like the elements that we're intending to put in later. And you can also see like these things again. And most important of all, the leads. I muted the leads because they sound like really laggy because of CPU, but I can show you like this all like overall like sounds. pop with the choir. Actually, it's not choir. It's like some kind of orchestra. Oh, okay, Kashmir again. It's like a really cool one shot, and then I pauses it again. And then so everything sounds like this. So that is basically a break, which is pretty short, pretty simple. It's really simple again, like boom, 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 boom. And I believe like the whole distorted kick thing is I think I inspired from DJ Isaac. It's not I think I did inspire from him, because if you know DJ Isaac is, like who DJ Isaac is, like you will know what kind of elements he used, and these are like one of his go-to. So why not, just use it. And you will notice also, I forgot to mention that leads here are like filtered. It's not like full sound. It's like a little high cut. So yeah. So basically that house, the breaks are over. The break is over. And then there's another impact. Yeah, that's how I turn things up. As you can see, I changed the BPM, like the whole tempo thing. Simple. Where is that again? Oh, here. I automate the tempo. As you can see here, like the tempo is like going up. And look at the BPM. Yeah, it goes to like 180, which is like hardcore, typical BPM. Vocals are coming faster, combining with some hardcore style flats arrangement, like again, simple, just a volume. Tempo automation versus claps. That's it. And a vocal, and then here comes another build up. Probably the same thing as first build up, but faster and a little different arrangement of claps and snares, because it's faster now, and I don't want to keep the same thing again. All right, so there's a HOOver bass again. These are like, there's an impact. I do this for a reason. There's an impact. Impact is low, and it low cuts. So this is high, and then this high cut to low, Yeah. And then they're like crash with a snare. Snares like they hit only one, like, yeah. Combining with the claps. Siren. Oh, sorry. Vocal. Some more snares. The same thing as first drop, but this time I'm a little more of a different arrangement. And then here comes the pre-drop. Same thing, faster, with a melody introduced in it. Here it is. So okay. So this is the full pre-drop. Yeah, there's a melody with simple note, one note thing going on. To again, just need to introduce the melody and then also build attention. It's not attention, it's a tension. Yeah, I know it sounds like my pronunciations are sometimes weird. All right. And then here comes the final draw, melody draws. So again, same as the first drop, I told you like I'm gonna save my, I'm not gonna overdo anything. Maybe I'm underdo, but still it sounds cool for me. So HOOver bass with the kind of like a vocal chop is not like the first drop, it's like like that. And then there are like the kicks. These are like the same kicks again from the first drop, but with different transient or punch. Again, this is like, I made this again. So make your own kicks. Reminder. And then combine with the rights. Sounds a little, something is missing. So I just do this. I think everyone knows this trick, like in every genre. It's like a little thing. It do makes a difference. Is it sweet? With choir sample. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna just turn these on. Show like how like they sound. This is the first layer of lead. In syrup, another serum layer. And then third layer. And the chords, like chords are important. Please make sure you don't miss any of the chords. Yeah. And second layer of ports. Oh, damn. I thought I did this in Serum. No, this is called a rate. Yeah. It's a rate generator. It's like a stab that plays a chord, like a early rape stab, like bang, 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 and something like that. So yeah, basically I did that. So altogether they sound like this. Oh, sorry. Combining the whole like context of the drop. Well, now you know. The same thing again. Here. Yeah. Oh, I don't think I need these layers, to be honest. These are like, I tested out and then it doesn't work, so I just disabled it. Disable them. So again, the same as the first drop. HOOver bass change notes with the side chain. Siren going on, vocal keeps going, and then kicks are the same. With different kick rolls like this. Depending on the melody, and then there are rights. And the biggest variation of all, the melody variation changes. This is the first part of the melody. Listen carefully. And as soon as the second part of the drop starts, it changes to this. So this is how the whole thing ends. So I'm gonna play like from the first, like the start of the second drop. And then, of course, there's like a little extended part. Does the same thing again? I know. I'm not being lazy, but, just doesn't, sounds good, it sounds good. And then, yeah, same kick. With the elements of the second drop. So if you're a DJ, you have to mix on this part, right? Like it's a outro, should I say the extended outro? Yeah. I really like this track. This is not even my style, to be honest. I mean, it is my style, but I have never done like this before because it's like actually my first time doing a track like this. Faster, with hardcore elements. It doesn't sound like my old other tracks or, this is like standalone track. The idea is simple. It's just I'm taking a shower, ding, HOOver. That's it. So it's really simple, just HOOver bass, a bunch of, it's not a bunch, it's like 3 kicks, 4 actually, 4 kicks with different variations of kick rolls, different variation of bass, or a kick tail if you want to call them. Yeah, different variations of vocal chops, and then simple break, simple but effective. I think this break is like really good. Just like, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, so that's the whole thing. If you want to listen to this, you can find it on my YouTube. I think it's not on my YouTube. It's like a topic channel of me. Like, there's like a topic main. So find it because I can't upload it for some reason. So I didn't upload the track on my own channel, just on the topic. Or you can listen on SoundCloud if you want to. Thank you so much for sticking all the way to here. I know it's not easy. Like it's like a bunch of, I don't know how many minutes, but just like a bunch of minutes of your life or of your day. So thank you so much for this. If you have any feedbacks, if you have whatever you want to say, or if you just enjoy this or no, and if you want to see more content like this, not like, not specifically like this. Maybe it's a shorter content like reels is. It might even be like a production tips or whatever like that. But of course, all about music production and stuff. So yeah, you can let me know in the comments. You can leave a like. You can subscribe. It's all free and it helps me a lot. So you can do that. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, see you in the next video.